magnificent Australian, number 27, 32 years old, from Ealing, London. The man who dominated the Belgian Grand Prix. And look at that, Didier Pironi. That's Pironi climbing up on the back of Lauda's Brabham, and Pironi looks to be perfectly all right. And that passing manoeuvre was at the Mirabeau, where lap after lap he had tried to get past Niki Lauda, and lap after lap Niki Lauda had justifiably refused to give way. And thank heavens, Didier Pironi is clearly perfectly all right, in spite of a 90-mile-an-hour crash at the Mirabeau. So, will they try and get the Candy Tyrrell out of the way of the rest of the competitors? Let's look again. Round the right-hander comes Niki Lauda. Down the descent to the Mirabeau. Didier Pironi behind him, then Alan Jones. And now watch Pironi. And Alan Jones goes through. Pironi moves across Jones. And Niki Lauda tries to close the door, and Pironi rides right up over his rear suspension across the back of the Brabham Alfa Romeo, straight into the Armco and out of the race, and Pironi is perfectly all right himself. Alan Jones then goes through into 4th position behind Niki Lauda, and up into 5th place behind Alan Jones goes Jochen Mass, as Didier Pironi despondently sits down. His 1979 Monaco Grand Prix is over, but he has certainly never driven a finer motor race, and Mario Andretti there is out of the race. Bob Clark rushes towards us, and Mario Andretti out of the race, and it looks as though perhaps a marshal has been hurt. I notice one flinging himself to the ground. That's Andretti, the world champion, with Bob Dance, the Lotus chief mechanic, leaning down inside the car. And I would imagine, is conceivably either something wrong with the roll bar adjustment or the pedals. He's reaching right down into the cockpit of the car. And so, all of a sudden, the 1979 Monaco Grand Prix is transformed. Jody Scheckter still leads. Gilles Villeneuve is still second. But now, up into 3rd position has gone Alan Jones, as the marshal, conscious but clearly hurt, is carried away, damaged by Didier Pironi's car. Alan Jones has gone up into 3rd position, and Niki Lauda is missing from our lap charts. There again, a rerun. And clearly, Niki Lauda's car was damaged by Didier Pironi, as Pironi's Tyrrell there. Yes, you can see the rear wing knocked right off Niki Lauda's car, and that explains why he's out of the race. In fact, it's trapped under the rear wheels of the Tyrrell as Pironi's car slams into the Armco. And look what a mess it has made of the Tyrrell. But Niki Lauda then, with no rear wing, it having been smashed off the back of the Brabham Alpha by number 3 there, Pironi's Tyrrell. There is Lauda, sitting beside the course. And he looks to be all right. I'd like to see his legs moving about, but he seems to be perfectly okay. He's in the pits. He's walked back to the pits. Niki Lauda, double world champion, twice winner here at Monaco, second for the last 2 years, will not finish in the car in this race. On goes his hat. And Lauda is out. And now, on lap 24, almost 1/3 distance, Jody Scheckter leads in the Ferrari from Gilles Villeneuve, the new 3rd place man. Now that both Lauda and Pironi are out is Alan Jones, and we will see now how Alan Jones took that 3rd position. Pironi tries to take the then 3rd place man Niki Lauda. Niki Lauda moves across, as he's entitled to. Pironi goes across him, takes off the Brabham's rear wing. The Brabham itself slams into the Armco just in front of the Tyrrell, and Alan Jones goes through into 3rd place as Niki Lauda packs his bag, practically, not just metaphorically. Jochen Mass is now in 4th position. Jean-Pierre Jarier is in 5th place, and in 6th position behind Jochen Mass in the Warsteiner Arrows is Carlos Reutemann in the Lotus 79.
Well,
The gap between the leader, Jody